Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's been about a week since the new season dropped, so it is about time, long overdue for me, to reach Ultimate Champion with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. So in today's video, I'll be doing the final ladder push to Ultimate Champion. Oh, I actually have that emote, the Royal Hog clapping Lunar New Year emote. I actually really like it. It's like really funny to me, I don't know why, but yeah, going to be pushing to Ultimate Champion. New balance changes did drop, so the meta is going to be shifted a little bit. I don't think it's going to be drastically different from last time, but hopefully it'll be a bit more manageable. One definitely obvious change in the recent meta is the fact that Goblin Drill is super broken, so I would not be surprised if we faced a fair amount of Goblin Drill today, because Goblin Drill currently one of the best win conditions in the entire game, one of the best decks, if not the best deck in the entire game as well. Oh wow, he actually pre-cycles an Earthquake. I am kind of surprised by that. Honestly, if I did not Xbow and he went for that EQ, he probably would have lost the game if I went Xbow in the left instead. But I guess that was a bit unfortunate that I went Xbow at the same exact time he cycled an Earthquake. So we're going to be up against Hog EQ for the first match here. Should be an interesting one. I hope I can show you guys exactly how to play against this matchup, because I've had quite a few people in my chat, in my comments, in my Discord server, saying that they struggle with the Hog EQ matchup. So I'd like to just show you guys how this can be done. This is a little bit of a different variation, because he does have the Knight and the Ewiz. I guess Knight is normal, but Ewiz is not normal in Hog EQ. And P.E.K.K.A, wow, okay, I'm going to Fireball, and I think I have to log as well. Actually going to cycle me to my Evo Skeles, which can just full counter this P.E.K.K.A real quick. Then I'll go for my Tesla low, and that'll be a very easily defended push. As you can see, in the first 1.5 minutes, I was already able to get to my Evo Skeles, and that's just why Evo Skeletons are such a strong card right now, and they are definitely the best Evo to pair with archers in 3.0. I see a lot of people asking me, you know, is Evo Tesla good? Like, weren't using Evo Tesla, but truthfully, guys, Skeles are just better. They have the same exact cycle, right? 2 cycles, Skeles and Tesla, but Skeletons cost 1, Tesla costs 4. You're definitely going to be able to cycle around to your Skeletons way quicker than you can your Tesla. Also going to go for my Skeles to predict that Tesla, which does work out beautifully. Going to Knight to protect, and this should be a lock. No, goes for a good Hog Rider. That's fine. I guess I'll log it to maybe get a baby lock, but I think that Knight will in fact tank for this Xbow, so not going to get much in the form of a connection, but it's still fine. We'll get 1 Evo Archer power shot in the left, and 3 in the right if he ignores that, which he actually does for some reason. I don't know why, but going to be the damage lead in both lanes now. Does go for another Tesla. I was hoping he would like maybe P.E.K.K.A low or something, but that's fine. I'll just let the Xbow die. Very important, guys, you have to recognize with this deck when to let your Xbows die, because if you just spam offensively and overcommit on offense, that is a recipe for disaster. That is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make. So I'm going to Fireball this. I know I have more damage in the right lane, but I actually would like to go in the left, because a pretty big fundamental with 3.0 against a lot of these matchups, especially like Earthquake matchups, is going opposite lane to your opponent to prevent them from getting spell value on your Xbow and your weak side tower, because I know I have damage in the right, but he also has more damage in my right lane, right? So it's actually going to be kind of counterproductive to go in if I'm going in the right lane where he can just EQ my right side tower. So that's kind of why I'm just doing this. Gonna go in. He does waste the Zap. Oh wait, no, that's the... Whoa, that was the Evo Zap, guys. Whoa, kind of fancy there. Sexy sound for sure. I absolutely love the sound of the Evo Zap. It is so satisfying, man. But it is going to get a fair amount of tower damage. I believe it's about the same as a Fireball. Great Archers predicting the Ewiz. I knew that was like all he really had in the cycle, so that should be a mini Expo lock unless he gets like a Hog Rider down, which he doesn't, so we do get a connection. That should be game-winning damage. So this guy has EQ and Evo Zap. Pretty interesting spell combination, I guess, but not too surprising. Evo Zap is new in the game, guys. It just dropped yesterday, and it costs $10 US, $15 in my currency, Singapore dollars, so you're going to have to pay money for it, unfortunately. I think that's just the way they're going to go with evolutions now, which does kind of suck. I think they're going to start releasing 2 per season, and you are going to have to pay in terms of getting the second one. Like, it was the same with Wall Breakers last season, but it's just an unfortunate fact, I suppose. Gonna go for my Knight, and then this Tesla should still pull the Hog. Yeah, on like 1 HP, so I'm chilling. And I can actually go in because that Tesla does not pull, or does not actually attack the Xbow. It's not in range. I think I can actually maybe get a lock here. Gonna Evo Skeles, log, and then Knight ASAP to predict his Zap. Yep, because he's most likely gonna Zap that. Then I'll just commit a lot to this Xbow. I actually have a second Xbow in the pocket as well, so let me go for that. Skeles to predict a Tesla. Beautiful prediction. And this really should be game now. The Evo Archer should help out. No, it doesn't, but I'll Archer's log to kill that Ewiz. Okay, even if it's not going to be a lock, it's definitely still going to be game, because, I mean, there's no way he's going to break through, and he's just stuck defending, which is why you want to pressure opposite lane as well, guys, because if they're stuck defending you the whole time, they can't exactly build up a huge offense. That was like a big fundamental that helped me out this game as well. So nice win against P.E.K.K.A, Hog EQ with Evo Zap. Pretty interesting combination there, but we are going to win by a pretty comfortable 1,000 damage. So again, Hog EQ can be an annoying matchup for sure, but if you know exactly what you're doing, if you know how to play against it, then it can be totally well controlled. And so Evo Zap is probably here to stay. I feel like it's not like super overpowered, but it's definitely strong, so we're probably going to see it in the meta a fair amount. As you can see, this guy did have the Zap evolution in his deck, so I expect to see it a fair amount this season, I guess, against people who pay for it. Alright guys, so next match against Noah. Let's see what he's going to have in store for us. Going to give him the good luck. And start with an Ice Spirit to Pressure at the Bridge. It's a pretty nice starting play. And if I have Xbow next up in Cycle, I usually do like just Ice Spirit. I also have started cycling my Skeletons a lot more often than not, because Skeles obviously evolved. You saw what happened last game. I was able to make full utilization of them against the P.E.K.K.A player, getting them in the first like 1.5 minutes of the game. And really bailed me out on defense, rather, that game, so that was pretty nice. Okay, Barb Barrel, Cannon, Archers. This might be Electro Giant, I want to say. I'm not entirely sure. I'll just split my Archers, though. Let's see what he's going to have. Yeah, Bowler. I think this is going to be E-Giant, guys. I can't really Fireball that in good conscience because it's not a good play. Like, it's a -1, or it's a +1 trade for you, but it takes like half of the Bowler, if not less, so it's really not that great of an option. It's only when you're like late game and you're up maybe 1,000, then you can start spell cycling on the Bowlers, but otherwise, not really the move in single. So I'm going to go for a Knight, and this should be a pretty nice multi-purpose Knight. I will just take the Fireball on this cannon right now. Going to go in the right as well. I know I have damage in the left, but same exact principle that we applied in the previous game, guys. You do want to go opposite lane to your opponent. So I'm going to Xbow as well. Let's see, he goes for the Archers, and he should be in a lot of trouble here because that was a really weird lightning, actually. Like, I am not really sure why he did that. Yeah, that is definitely just game over, probably. So that's why I like Fireball cycling in this matchup, guys. You'll notice, like, I didn't Fireball the Bowler, I Fireballed the Cannon because that was a more apt decision. I also didn't Xbow to Pressure. Well, actually, I don't even think I had it in Cycle, but even if I did, depending on the situation, you don't always Xbow to Pressure. You go for it at the right times, and so if you are very patient in matchups like Beatdown, you can actually, like, force them to be aggressive, because usually it's the Cycle player who is aggressive and makes a misplay, and then the Beatdown player can punish for that, but it can go both ways, actually. Like, I really got this guy for playing a really aggressive Lightning, and he was just probably tempted to go for that, because I was, like, spell cycling him out. He did not want that to happen, so yeah, if you can like bait your opponent into making plays like those, you know, just literally naked lightning on the tower in single, you can literally win the game. Gonna Evo Skeles for this Barb Barrel. He does NATO the Knight in. Hopefully that's not on the tower. Okay, thankfully it's not, so Evo Skeles can cook. It might be on the tower now, though. Bowler, guys, is like a mini... It's like a fat purple magic archer. Look at that, man. That's gonna be 3 boulder hits on the tower. That is so annoying. And so this is why an early lead in this matchup is actually very important. Even though it's not very easy to get, if you can get one, it's so crucial because that bowler is... And yeah, as you can see, the Fireball doesn't even do half. But that bowler is such a pain, like, especially if it gets on your tower like that. That's a win con in and of itself for them in this matchup, because you can usually defend the E-Giants perfectly, but the bowler is what makes it annoying. So, gonna stack Archers. That Evo Knight's actually being a big pain as well. Let's go for another NATO. If that's on the tower, I'll be really sad, but I don't think it is. Yeah, we should be good. And wait, is it? Okay, no, it's not. Nice. And I'll just go Archers now to defend, but we are down quite a bit of Elixir, guys. He went Bowler when I was at like 4 or 5, so I'm down like 5, I want to say. I'll just Defensive Expo. I do like Defensive Expos in this matchup quite a bit. Not if you're not like up this much damage, but if you are in a position like me, where you're up a lot of damage, then I think they can be pretty solid, just to maintain your advantage, basically. If you're not up this much damage, I would recommend just not going for them and playing like Teslas and stuff like that, because, you actually can't really get away with too much when you need your Xbow and Cycle for offense. Unfortunately, I kind of fumbled on that defense there. I was like thinking what to do as my Cycle was so weird, and I kind of got punished. He got one extra boulder on the tower as well. Gonna Fireball Cycle on that Knight, though. I have to watch out, guys. Next Knight's gonna be Evo'd, so I don't like defensive Expos when they have Evo Knight in Cycle, because that will just soak up the entire Expo and give it literally 0 value. Like, you guys know the interaction of Evo Knight against Expo. It's kind of a joke for us. But yeah, gonna Ice Spirit Evo Skeles, and I'm trying to defend this E-Giant without going for a Tesla. I do take one E-Giant like stun on my tower, but honestly I think that's pretty good. Okay, we're down a lot of elixir now. I'm gonna fireball the knight. Actually, I think it's over. Yeah, I just go for the double fireball. I just realized, thankfully, because this defense would have been very tough, but this is like the power of spell cycle, guys. That's why you want to low-key spell cycle them throughout the game. Like I did get a bowler at one point later, so that was a nice one. He gives the BM, so I'll just say thanks, I guess. But nice win against E-Giant, not the easiest of matchups. Alright guys, into our next game against VRT. Let's see what this guy's going to have in store for us. So, he goes for the split Evo Skeles. I'll just split my own, I guess, to match. And Ice Spirit 2. He is going to Ice Spirit himself in his level 14. Very interesting. I'll just log it, I suppose. And we will get a nice advantage in both lanes. No, it goes for the Barb Barrel. Okay, so I'll just Knight for that. Double Cycle cards Barb Barrel. I want to say this might be like fast Lumberloon Cycle. Well, Archers to kill this Firecracker, then Xbow. Oh, wow, he actually gets... I can't tell if that was on reaction or if he just predicted that, because I feel like that would have been really hard to do on reaction. So maybe he predicted me, but does protect his Firecracker with that Knight, and he actually does not lose the game because of that. I feel like if I killed the Firecracker, he might have just straight up lost the game right there, because that counter push was going to be pretty devastating, but he does a pretty good job. I have to give credit where it's due. I don't know what this deck is, though, guys. Like, Firecracker, Knight, Cycle with Poison, because I don't think it's Graveyard. You would have to be really dumb to run Firecracker in Graveyard. Oh, it's going to be Goblin Drill. Okay, let me Knight. Wow, he goes Goblin Drill in a weird placement. Not sure why he goes for that, but should be 0 damage on the tower. Yep, except for the spawn damage. And guys, Drill is so broken, as I said, so I'm really not surprised to see too much of it right now. Gonna Expo. That's actually not in range, that Knight. Okay, but the Barb Barrel, unfortunately, is... Oh, that would have been a lock. And let me kite this Knight out of Expo range real quick. Maybe we can get him with this trick. And he goes for the Skeles. Okay, so he's fine. He's already back to Knight. Are you serious? That is such a fast cycle. Dude, this deck is actually really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Because he has, like, 2 cycle cards, which means I can't outcycle him. He can keep up with my cycle. He has Knight to tank opposite to the Expo, which you saw right there. It's one of the Expo's biggest weaknesses right now, actually. Like, literally they just go Knight opposite, poison your Expo out, and that's basically GG already. Goodbye, Expo. I don't know if this is worth it to waste my Evo Skeles to activate King, but I think it is, because he's playing Goblin Drill, and King Tower activation is going to be of utmost importance in this matchup, so definitely going to take that. And he doesn't have Evo Knight anymore, so they should be pretty solid. I'll Evo Archers myself now. Should be able to DPS this down. Log all of that. Should hit the Firecracker too and hopefully kill it. Yup. Are we going to get a lock though? No, dude. This is actually like extremely annoying. Oh my god. Maybe I should have gone Skeles there to tank for that Ice Spirit. That's kind of my bad. But, dude, this is actually like so... What? Oh, I can't even break through. It's so dumb. He's 3 off Knight right now. But I have a feeling he's going to defend just fine. Okay, good catch on the bomb tower. I didn't know what he had, but I had a feeling he had like some card he wasn't revealing yet, so good catch on that. Gonna log this back. Yeah, he's just spamming, dude, and getting away with it. Like, it's so dumb. Like, this is the weakness of Expo, guys, after that rework all those years ago. It's just so bad on offense. If they have the right counters, they can just tank for it forever. Knight to protect, or predict rather, doesn't even work out. He's like switching his drill placements, which I guess I have to give him credit for. But I'll go in again. He might Firecracker this Knight. I'll Tesla for the bomb tower as well. Good catch. I really need a lock. Like, this is so annoying, dude. I can't. Like, what? Okay, he gets the Knight down absolutely last second. This is so painful. Like, I'm suffering right now, guys. Like, this is just... And he has a Barb Barrel, too, which is even worse, because that's a really good Expo counter. Gonna Fireball the tower, like, naked Fireball. Honestly, I don't even care anymore. I just need the tower damage at this point, so... yeah, I'm gonna go in again, like, just keep pressuring. Knight as well, because I do have Evo Skeles. That's a free +3 on the drill, so I'm not really worried about it. Evo Archers too, and this should be pretty solid. I'll catch that Barb Barrel with my Ice Spirit. I really need a lock right now, man. Like, please, can I get something? No, of course not. Like, okay, I don't even get anything. Like, he has so much spam, and he just gets around. And I don't know why he's giving that emote. Like, it's so dumb. I just realized, guys, I'm literally losing in the right lane now because he's just been poison cycling me. See, this is why Expo is so weak. He's actually switching to this lane now. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to Knight for that. Tesla should take care of the Firecracker at least. Gonna have to switch to the left lane to pressure now, as I said in the last match, or one of the last few matches, or both of them actually. Like, you can't really go same lane and give them value on your weak side tower, so I have to do this. I'll Fireball the left as well, to be honest. Like, I don't really know what else I can do here. Evo Firecracker should die. Please don't get a second hit on the Expo, and of course it does. Wow. Well, I'll go in again. He gets a lot of damage in the left, so we might go in the left. Oh, I thought that Tesla was a Knight. My bad. That was a misplay, guys. I thought it was a Knight to cut out of range. Instead, it was a Tesla. So a bit unfortunate. We might get a lock, though. Nope. Evo Knight is going to bail him out again. But I'll go in the right, rather. I have to, like, keep the pressure up. I will just Ice Spirit log for this drill, and then I can Fireball the bomb tower. Really need a lock right now, really badly. I finally get one. Oh, my God. It's been, like, 10 million years, guys, since my Xbow ever saw a lock on the tower. That is so stupid how I had to work so hard just for a tiny Xbow connection, but I guess we finally got one, so I can't really complain anymore. Gonna log this back. Knight as well for the spawn. Goblins, Tesla to prevent the firecracker from attacking my knight and the tower, and that should be game. I'll just fireball one more time to be safe. Log this new drill. Like, that was actually so stupid, honestly. That, I feel like, is a great exhibition of why Xbow needs a buff. I'm gonna say thanks just because I'm really mad, but yeah, that was like so bad, man. Like, I could never break through. That was so annoying. He even had a barb barrel as well, but I'm glad we were able to pull through in the end. Very nice win against an annoying goblin drill matchup. Alright, guys, so in a game against Daedalus. I feel like this is, was this Icarus's dad in the, like, old fables or whatever? Like, you know, the story of Icarus where he, like, got wings and he flew too close to the sun, and then they, like, melted off and he died or something. I think Daedalus was his dad, or, like, the guy who made him the wings. I don't know. But anyway, it's a cool name, nonetheless. Gonna Tesla for the Hog. Looks like it could be Hog EQ again, guys, so gonna be in for an interesting matchup here. Fair amount of Hog Rider. Knight as well. Yeah, this definitely looks like just traditional Hog EQ. I'll go for my Knight to activate King, then log Skeles to kill the Firecracker. That's a perfect sequence. Oh, he has a gang. Okay. So not really traditional Hog EQ, I guess. I mean, he has Evo Knight, Evo Firecracker, but it's not going to be what you're used to seeing. Is that Evo Bats? No, it's Evo Knight, Evo Firecracker, just normal Bats, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to Tesla. I hovered Tesla because I knew when he had Bats coming down like that, he was going to go Hog with them. Pretty much near perfect Ice Spirit. Doesn't hit all 5 Bats, but that was like the best I could have done. Because I wanted to like kite the Bats over as well. I didn't want to just Ice Spirit on the Hog, because then I think it wouldn't have kited all the Bats. That was like my idea with that. Anyways, though, this should be an okay matchup. Depending on his spell, it could be EQ, it could be whatever. But I do have an activated King, which is going to be super helpful for the rest of this match. He goes for a Firecracker. I'll just Fireball it. Honestly, same principle that I've mentioned like 50 billion times at this point. Going opposite lane is always pretty nice, with the one exception being like if they have no big spells, I guess, then it's not too big of a deal. But most Hog decks are going to have like maybe Fireball or Poison or Earthquake or something, so it's going to be pretty nice to go opposite, and I'm just going to take that opportunity right there. Going to log this gang, hover my Tesla in case he goes for a Hog. And I actually think I can Xbow now because I do have an Evo Archer counter pushing. I also have one counter pushing in the right lane as well. Okay, I went Tesla to predict a build and goes for the MK instead. Ooh, this is going to be pretty tough, actually. That's going to be a dead Xbow for sure. I can't do anything about that Evo Firecracker. He might Hog with this as well. Oh, wait, this is really bad, guys. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Hold up. Evo Knight, Evo Firecracker. I have to Fireball that. And then I have to, like, Skeles and then Archers. Oh, no. Okay, that was a really well-timed Hog by him, but really bad Bats. If he went Bats same lane, I might have been in trouble. Actually, no. Ice Spirit would have been just fine to take care of everything. I have to, like, late Ice Spirit, though. And he gets like 2 Hog hits there, so that was well played, but to him, I can't lie, I was not ready for the Mega Knight, and then the subsequent Evo push, like double Evo push with Evo Firecracker, Evo Knight, that was pretty devastating, so I'm going to have to come back, guys. I think I can do it, it's just going to be a little bit tricky, because he has a fair amount of counters, you know, he has the MK. Oh, this is perfect, though, he went Hog plus Arrow, so he's at 3 Elixir right now, can't afford the MK in time. Oh, he does now, because, like, I guess the stuff stalled out for long enough, but I'll Fireball all of this, and then I should still get a lock. Wait, why is that Firecracker still alive, man? That is such a pain in the ass. Oh my god. I'm not going to get any lock, actually, because that Firecracker just ruined my entire career, actually. Like, man, that was so annoying. I don't know why it stayed alive so long. Anyways, I'm going to go in again in the right, or in the left, rather. Oh, he goes Arrows, perfect. Oh, Evo Archer's Ice Spirit. This is game now. Yeah, he's not stopping that. So now I just have to worry about the subsequent MK that he's about to drop down, but shouldn't be too big of a deal, I think. Yeah, just going to log all of that. Evo Firecracker will kill my Xbow, but not before I still get even more damage. I just have to Fireball one more time, so game is definitely over. All I really have to do is defend the final Hog push that's about to come down. Wait, he waited the whole game to play a mini P.E.K.K.A, right? Am I tripping, or did he not play a mini P.E.K.K.A the whole game before this? Anyway, though, just going to Knight, log this Hog, Fireball, and that's going to be a good game, guys. Very nice win against MK Hog. Really nice comeback. Just waiting for them to overcommit on offense and punishing at the right time is what you usually have to do. Alright, guys, into our game against Godlink. This should be a pretty interesting one. Also, guys, I'm really annoyed. I lost a match, but it wasn't like I did anything too wrong. It was a very bad matchup. It was Goblin Giant Evo Recruits. But wait, hold up. This guy has to chill out. What is he doing? Hog, E-Barb's first play. Gonna Knight and Zap. Wow, that's literally his entire Elixir bar at the bridge first play. Wow, what is he doing? But yeah, guys, I literally lost 2 Goblin Giant Evo Recruits by disconnecting. Like, that is so dumb. I've had like 2 losses to disconnects this season so far, so I think I'm at like 6 or 7 losses now. Maybe 7 after that Recruits one. But like, it's just so dumb that disconnecting. Like, I don't know why I've been DCing so much. Anyway, that Valk is not an Xbow range if I'm not mistaken. It's just barely out. Yeah, beautiful. It's gonna be a lock and probably a good game. Goes for the queen. I'm gonna go archers actually, guys, to force out the early ability, because I don't want him to, like, if I didn't do that and I went archers when it crossed the bridge, he would have gone ability and then I would have had to commit even more. Like, now I just don't have to worry about any kind of ability at all, if you know what I mean. So it's pretty clutch. I'd say that was a nice sequence, and we're chilling now. I have enough elixir for the Tesla. I think he could have gone hog at like at 4, and I might have not had enough for the Tesla, but this time I do. So we are big chilling. And all I really have to do is just chill out right now. Like, I already got a huge lock by kind of punishing that super aggressive early play. And now all I really have to do is just buckle down on defense, and I'm fine. I have double Evos in Cycle. As you guys can see, like, this is kind of the optimal way to play Clash now. It's a little sad, but like, it is what it is, where you just kind of have to cycle to your Evos as much as you can, because they're broken. Like, they're breaking the game right now. So I already have both my Evos in Cycle. Gonna go for my split Evo archers. Goes Valk. I'm gonna Xbow because I'm greedy. I have Evo Skeles as well, which might help me out. Okay, eye tower I will concede though. Can't do anything against that, unfortunately, so it's gonna kill my Xbow, but now I know more about his deck at least. So I'll go for my split Evo Skeles. I'll fireball and log this. I think I have to, right? Yeah, I kind of have to fireball log, and hopefully he doesn't go ability. Oh, he does, but he goes ability too early, so I can go like late Ice Spirit and I'm fine. Knight as well. Not gonna Skeles because I don't want to suicide to the freaking E-Spirit is what I was trying to say. And let me go for my Xbow. Let me log this Valk super last second as well, and we might get a lock. No, he does get the eye tower down in time, but I'll fireball. Oh, so that might be the first time I've ever said freaking on a video. I don't really say it anymore, but I just felt like it in the moment, I guess. Let me go for the Tesla, and oh, let me go for a really nice King Tower activation, guys. Look at that, satisfying right there, and that is going to be definitely a good game at this point. Like, he is not gonna have any chance right now. Like, it is definitely just over. So I mean, I'm not really gonna be able to break through, I don't think. Like, he has a fair amount of counters to me, honestly. He can defend pretty well. I'll go skeletons. Okay, that looked like it was on the tower, so that was clutch. But yeah, like, there's no way he's ever gonna break through now, especially with an activated king. So the game truly is over. I also just noticed his clan, guys, Eternal Suicida. That is pretty sad, man. I do not advocate for that. He goes for a fireball. Oh, he had a fireball the whole time, huh? I'll just go for my Xbow. Ice Spirit Evo Skeles, actually, and a log to kill the E-Spirit before it decimates my Evo Skeles, and maybe we'll get a lock. Misses them with the Zap. Oh, Evo Zap. Oh my, okay. That is satisfying, man. I can't lie. Every time I hear that sound, I'm like, ooh. Like, honestly, it's a really sexy sound. I love it, but I think it's pretty decent, I guess. But it's also, I guess it's similar to Tesla in the sense that, like, sometimes I guess you have to just cycle a Zap for the sake of cycling a Zap. Oh, that's a good game now. He has no Zap in Cycle. But yeah, I feel like it's fun, but it might not be, like, super overpowered. Anyways, though, very nice win against yet another Hog Rider deck. Alright, guys, found another match against this Chinese player. Let's see what's going to be up in this one. Going to start with the Ice Spirit, as usual. Very safe starting play. And we are getting closer. I think we're maybe like 3 wins off Ultimate Champion now. See the Evo Skeles and Scaly Barrel. Okay, this looks like it's going to be some kind of bait deck. Arrows. Okay, I'll just log. React to that. Scaly Barrel, arrows. Actually don't know what this deck is, to be honest. I like never see Scaly Barrel with arrows unless it's the Recruits Skeleton Barrel deck, which is like pretty toxic. Oh, this actually looks like it might be that deck. Oh no, because Dark Goblin is seen in there, although Evo Skeles is rare. And Evo Bats Prince. Okay, this is extremely aggressive by this guy. I don't know what's going on, but just gonna Skeles Ice Spirit, and this should, yeah, defend pretty well. He's like so aggressive, man. This guy's like spamming everything right away. Like Scaly Barrel, arrows first play, Prince Bats at the bridge, but we'll see what we can do here. So it's gonna be some kind of bait, obviously. The question is if he has Evo Recruits or not, and I don't think he does, because he already has Evo Skeles, Evo Bats, so most likely will not have the Evo Recruits, or even if he has normal Recruits. Honestly, Royal Recruits are not that bad by themselves. It's the Evo that really causes problems, so I wouldn't be too worried. He just spent 6, I spent 5, so +1 trade for me, but I still think I can't really go in this matchup that easily, so I'll just knight the back. I don't know the rest of his deck. You know, he could always have, oh, MK, right as I was about to say, he could always have like some kind of Mega Knight or something, so I'm just gonna go in opposite. Goblin Gang will full shut down my Xbow. Gonna have to buckle down for a nice defense against this incoming MK counter push now. Let's see what we can do. Knight will unfortunately not cross the bridge. or actually it will pretty much cross the bridge, so that's not in tower range. How am I going to defend this actually? Oh, I have an idea. I'll fireball that. I'll try and activate King off of this Mega Knight, and then I can subsequently log, and we hit the Evo Skeles too. Oh, that was such a satisfying King tower activation. My opponent even gives the oops. That was super clean, guys. That is how you activate King off of 2 cycle cards against a Mega Knight. It's normally pretty easy to do by itself, but when they have other support troops with the Mega Knight, it can be a pretty difficult trick to pull off, so I'm pretty proud of that sequence actually. Very clean King tower activation right there. It's going to go in now that I've outcycled the Mega Knight. Okay, never mind. He actually was back. But I have my Evo Archers, so they should still shred the MK. Gonna Ice Spirit. Nice, we did catch the Dark Goblin, so a log as well. Definitely gonna be a lock. I can go Evo Skeles after the Scale Barrel pops. Make sure you wait for it to pop, because you don't really want to let them die to the spawn damage, and that's gonna be game-winning damage right there. Gonna go in again, because once again I have outcycled the Mega Knight. Just for the gang. Okay, I think he's back though. He actually has a really deceptively fast cycle, to be honest. Like, he has Skeles and Bats. Like, that makes his cycle really quick, to be completely honest. So gonna Ice Spirit over here. Tesla is definitely necessary, and that will not kite the skeleton barrel, unfortunately, but I can just log after the fact. It's pretty chill, so not too worried still. Just gonna log, and the King Tower activation is actually so clutch, guys, because it's gonna help out on defense against like so many situations now. So I think that should pretty much win me the game at this point. Like, that Xbow punish and connection coupled with the King Tower activation, like, I definitely think this game is ours to take. Just gonna log the Dark Goblin, and taking some chip in the right, but it's fine. I'll pre-Tesla in the right as well, just because he is playing the Scaly Barrel, and he's most likely going in the right. He actually goes in the left this time, which is fine. I can just kite it into my Tesla with the Xbow. That's a fun little play I like to make. I'll go for the Knight after the Xbow dies. Evo Bats, I don't think I need to fireball them. Normally I do always fireball them, but this time I have Evo Archers on the board, so I'm honestly like really just fine with this and a log. I don't think that log was necessary, because I think the Archers would have killed the Dark Goblin, but just wanted to be safe. Better safe than sorry almost all the time anyways. And Prince is going to come down, but I can just defend it pretty easily. Evo Skeles will actually like full counter this, and Evo Archers putting in work in the right. Look at that, guys. We're basically equal damage in both lanes courtesy of those Evo Archers. I hope I didn't miss this Dark Goblin. Yeah, okay, I didn't. We're fine. But yeah, this game is pretty much over at this point, like it always was after I got that lock coupled with the King Tower activation, but still pretty nice feeling, I guess. So MK comes down. I'll just Knight. I don't need to log this, especially with the King Tower helping out. And it's just going to be a matter of playing Clash of Clans now, because honestly this is a pretty difficult deck to break through against. I mean, he has MK, he has Prince, he has a lot of spam, so it's not that easy to break through against, I don't think. But I'll still try my best. But it is really just a matter of, you know, playing defensive. Okay, I can't choke to these Evo Skeles. I'm going to fireball my tower. Okay, they died, but if they didn't die, they would have still been going, so I don't even think that was a bad fireball. Like, I think it was just really what I had to do, to be honest with you. So I don't really regret that anyways. I'm going to go Evo Skeles here. They should full counter this Prince, even though the Bats are there. Evo Skeles are so insane. Yeah, they're just such a wild card. Honestly, like, there's really no reason to use any other Evo over Skeletons in Expo. Like, Archer Skeletons is the move, and that is a good game. I just go for the fireball to be safe, and, like, get extra chip damage for fun, really, not even to be safe. I'll just fireball the Bats this time because they're tank 4, and that's going to be a very nice win against MK. Again, guys, take note of that King Tower activation. That was like a really clean play. Actually, I'm very proud of that. Kind of thought of it on the spot because I was like, this is a lot to deal with. How am I going to defend this? But I was able to not only defend, but also activate my King Tower at the same time, so that was extremely clutch, actually, and definitely going to take that. So, wait, I think that actually might just be one-off Ultimate Champion now. Yeah, it's going to be one-off. Okay, nice. Let's just keep going then. Go for the final win right now for Ultimate Champion League. Let's go, guys. I'm honestly feeling good. Again, I had one really annoying loss to a disconnect, and I also disconnected earlier in the season, so that's 2 disconnects in the season overall. Very annoying, actually. I don't know why my Wi-Fi has been doing that to me. But fun game against Mila. Gives the good luck, I'll give it back, and let's try and get a nice win here. Gonna go Xbow opposite right away. Pretty aggressive by me, but pretty much no risk either, because yeah, I had the Archers split already, so E-Giant's gonna be a pretty bad sign. E-Giant Evo Bomber not looking like a good matchup for me, but because I had the split Archers, I'm not like in trouble still. Like, I'm not gonna lose for that Xbow. So pretty important, guys. I do like going Xbow to pressure pretty early on, because I feel like it can be a very nice option to go for, especially if they like don't have the best cycle. You can literally starting hand people. I know it's a bit toxic, but like, it is a thing. I mean, you're playing a cycle deck. It is one of your strengths, and also like especially in tough matchups like maybe Golem. if you can get an advantage in single, like that's exactly what you want. He goes for the LP. I'll just fireball it. So spell cycle is pretty key in these matchups too, guys. So definitely not gonna like hesitate to take any fireball value when I can. Gonna log. And I think just skeleton should be fine for this guardian. I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, goes for a prediction NATO and messes that up actually. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Actually, I will need to ice spirit. Actually, I don't know if that was necessary or not, but I just kind of felt like it, to be honest. Goes for an Evo bomber at the back. Honestly, guys, hear me out. I'm just going to fireball this again. Yeah, especially because pre-cycles the cannon. You couldn't consider this as just me fireballing the cannon, because I'm not going to go in anyway. Like, I'm not going to let that cannon really get any value. Normally, I would Xbow opposite to a bowler, the back like this, but since he has a cannon on the board, it will tank long enough for him to go E-Giant in time. You guys know the rule. I saw a nice comment, by the way, the other day. There's like the 8 elixir rule against Golem, where they, or 4 elixir rule rather, they play a 4 elixir card in the back. They don't have enough for a Golem in time, which costs 8. Same applies to this situation I had in a game where it was like Giant Skeleton, Royal Giant, or Titan had actually. I was spectating Titan in that video, and he went Giant Skeleton in the back, and then he didn't have enough for the RG in time when he went Xbow. It's kind of the same idea, actually. But the thing is, it all adds up to 12 elixir, guys. So you can technically consider it as a 12 elixir rule. Shout out to that guy who commented. I forgot his name, but that was a nice comment, actually. I kind of liked it. Basically, if the 2 cards like add up to 12 elixir total, you can like use the rule. So like, you know, 8 and 4 against Golem. So Baby Dragon, they can't get a Golem down in time. 5 and 7 like Bowler E-Giant, or 6 and 6 Giant Skeleton RG. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. They're just like single elixir punishment rules. And this is tough because like honestly this is not a good matchup for me. I mean, he has Evo Bomber to get damage, and he has Knight Bowler, like infinite tanks basically. Like I can't break through this guy. So I'm not feeling that great right now because he's just going to keep going in the right, and like I can't really do anything about it, honestly. I don't even think I can go in right now because I think he has Evo Knight and Cycle. Like I really want to go Xbow, but I don't think I can really justify it because he literally has an Evo Knight, which will just nullify my entire Xbow, so there's really no point. I'll just take the Fireball. I missed the Bomber, but it's fine. Split my Evo Archers. I'm going to go in now, but I'm pretty sure he has Evo Knight and Cycle, so I just can't do anything though. Like I couldn't have just like rolled over and let him go for that E-Giant, so I don't know. Maybe that Xbow was a mistake, actually. Yeah, I think it was. Looking back, I think I'm going to get screwed over now. Gonna have to find a good usage for these Evo Skeles, but I'll go for them on the bowler. They should be fine. Yeah, they're actually going to die. Wow, I'll go Archers high. We did defend just fine in the right, but the left is also a problem. This Evo Knight LP. That's going to be a lot of damage, guys. Oh my god. He actually gets more damage in the left, which is fine by me, because I don't really want to go same lane as this dude. I'd be very happy if he switches, but he's, like, playing well. Like, playing annoying going same lane as me. Like, that's kind of what he has to do. He's definitely going to lightning this Tesla. That's why I went pre-Tesla first play, so that I can easily get back to a second one. As you can see, I'm already back to a Tesla. That's, like, the art of cycling efficiently. It's just what you have to do. I swear if that bowler's on my tower, I'm going to be really mad. Okay, it's not, thank god. But as I said in the other E-Giant match, like, bowler is a mini win con. Gonna fireball log. Nice. We did clip everything after Skeles for the bowler too, but Ice Spirit as well because that bomber is gonna be annoying. But pretty nice defense. Now I'm gonna have to spell cycle like real. I'm gonna have to play really well this triple elixir, guys. So see if I can like perfectly defend all his pushes and win with fireballs, because I'm never gonna break through with an Xbow. That's just pretty much a given. So gonna log. I think spells are like the priority, so I'm gonna like prioritize going log cycle, fireball cycle. He does lightning off the archers, which is fine by me. I can just Ice Spirit. I'm gonna fireball again as soon as I have it, and even log before I do anything else, honestly, because spell cycle is the name of the game right now, guys. Like I don't have a choice. Nice that the LP gets targeted by the Expo. That's very useful. And I'll Ice Spirit. I'm actually gonna fireball before Tesla, because again the priority right now is just pure spell cycle archers as well. And I think we actually got him, guys. I think he's gonna go for like one. As long as that bomber got a hit. Oh my god, wait. If he gets another one, I'm done. But I think I can fireball log, and it should just barely be enough. Yeah, I think I win, guys. Oh my god. Log does more than a NATO, so he's going to NATO. He's not back to lightning because he's playing an expensive deck. Let's go. That was a perfect triple elixir. We're going to win by 3 HP. That is clutch, but perfect defense and great spell cycle to win the game. So that was really nice, actually. Very proud of that one. He has a good game, too. Yeah, that was a good game, honestly. He played well. Like, that's not a great matchup for me, I feel, but that was hard fought, and I'm definitely going to take that. So, Ultimate Champion, guys, and oh my god, I got screwed again. Seriously, they don't show the win rate screen anymore. I don't know why they stopped that, so I'm going to have to manually calculate it, guys. So, 2,000 minus 1912 is 88, and 88 divided by 8 is 11. So, my win rate's going to be 100 minus 11, which is 89%. Honestly, I'll take it. 89% is not too bad. I just wish they showed the screen, because it's so tedious having to do it yourself. But we're going to be top 1,000 in the world as well, guys. As you can see, we're rank 800 right now, so definitely nice. I'll definitely take that. And again, I had a really annoying loss. I'm not like trying to hide the fact that I lost, but it's like there's no shame in like Like, I don't see any point including that in the video because I literally disconnected. Like, what am I supposed to do? I lost the Hog's EQ one normally. I lost to that Golem. I was on stream. I was streaming quite a bit, guys. And I lost to another, like, Hog player. That's not in my battle log here, but I lost to a Hog player by disconnecting as well. So I didn't have the best, like, win streak. Below 90% is pretty tough, but also take it. 89 is not bad. That's about it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.